Let's guys discuss about country musician Maren Morris. We are going to read this article by Fox News. Country music Maren Morris goes rock blast Trump. Why did she take her 80s Mercedes out of town? Maren Morris announced she's leaving country music, and in case you haven't heard, it's all Donald Trump fault. He's saying it's all Donald Trump fault. Country music fans everywhere should send the former president a thank you note. She claims the same fans responsible for her success, the ones who have deep roots in God, family, and country, are suddenly misogynistic, racist, homophobic, transphobic, and phobophobic. Okay, I made that last one up. But apparently, the talking point arrived from her recording studio in LA, and she dutifully checked off all the Wokefield buzzwords to secure her seat at the politically correct pop music table when she began her second act. Country singer quitting due to fact of Trump airs will have no impact on industry. Note that she needed to prove her work bona fide. She already had an impressive record ever since she landed in Nashville. She's been insufferable. Early this year, her 2 years old drag queens at a pro LGBTQ event and dared the state of Tennessee to arrest her. This was weeks after the state banned drag shows near schools. Why are these people so angry they cannot sexualize kids? And Madam Morris saying they cannot sexualize kids. She crowded herself the authority on all things toxic. And as far as Morris is concerned, what qualifies as really toxic, not just the regular kind of toxic. In Jason Aldean's Try That in a Small Town, the song that condemns violent crime in our country, according to the book of Morris, was definitely not toxic in her flame throwing at the Aladdin's wife, Brittany, who seems to live rent free in her head. Last year, Brittany posted a video on Instagram applying makeup and thanking her parents for not changing her gender during her tomboy phase because she loves her girly life. The enraged Karen, Maron, who is proponent of child sex change surgeries and obsessed with allowing drag queens to shake their stuff in front of kids. What's next on LA? Strip club selfie with her toddlers. Country music star shares why he is leaving the industry and heading into ministry. What I am called to do. She went straight to name calling, starting with this scumbag human, followed up later by I am glad she didn't become a boy either because we really don't need another a whole dude in the world. And putting an exclamation on it all, F all the way of the insurrection, bribe and the fellow I be trolling this comment section with their hypocritical, hateful. In other words, not just Britney but anyone who disagree with Morris. If you are counting most of the country music demographic things, cutting of kids is really bad area. Still, Kevin Morris has said of all the country music, I hate feeling like I need to be the hall meter of treating people like human beings in the country music, and it got worse, irreparable almost after Trump got elected. It must be exhausting being so morally superior. Morris was still so triggered to Britney that she didn't feel comfortable going to the CMAs last year except to show up halfway through the events just in the time for the presentation of the award. She was nominated for Album of the Year. She lost and she left. Grossly overestimating her importance, Morris said of the country music, I thought I would like to be burn it to the ground and start over, but it burning itself down without my help. Country music fans in Nashville react to singer quitting genre claiming Trump airs intoxicity. Not exactly in August, history was made when country music took the top 3 spots for the first time ever on the Billboard Hot 100 charts. Not fires to put out there. Playing the role of the angry, narcissistic victim, she may have failed at burning country. music to the ground, but she certainly burned the bridge to the industry run by work brass, who were more than happy to hand her multiple CMA and ACM awards and threw their support behind an extreme leftist female artist. It would appear as though the rise of Jason Aldean and Oliver Anthony music may have sent her over the edge. Aldean's songs tried that in a small town went straight to the number on on the iTunes chart right before it scored him his first number one spot on Billboard Hot 100. Almost overnight, Anthony went from playing his guitar on his Virginia farm to become a household name. Rich Man North of Richmond, a song about the discrepancy between the working class and the elites that run this show in Washington, shot to number one on the Billboard Hot 100, making him the first artist with no prior chart history to ever debut at number one. In addition to Billboard, he claimed the number one spot on the iTunes chart for his debut song and then landed in the number two and three spot with two more songs. Relatable is the only explanation for the massive skyrocketing success of Anthony as well as Aladdin. Try that in a small town. People relate to what's real, you can't fake authentic. While Maren Morris is busy hall monitoring the unenlightened among us for saying it's a really bad idea to cut off kids' private parts, artists like Aladdin and Antonio are writing songs that contact with average Americans. And when given the choice, Morris would rather sell out her audience than connect with them. She will pick opportunistic with authentic every single time. Her new EP, The Bridge, is disposed to symbolically connect her past in the country music to her future. I think we have established that she already burned the country music bridge. Ironically, it was released last week just as her temper tantrum declaring her country music exit was kicking into high gear. Shocking, I know. She calls the two songs on the EP incredibly key to the next step. In the video for the tree, she is shown lighting match and watching a tree burn. Someday please check on her. She obsessed with burning stuff down. The tree is supposed to symbolize country music which has been so draining and unhealthy for her, or something we're just supposed to know that she is victim. It was for today guys. Have a nice day. See you in the next video.